Hello, welcome to example 13. In this example, the region in the first quadrant bounded by the curve y equals to 2x squared, which is this parabola here, and the lines y equals to x plus 1 and x equals to 0 is rotated through an angle of 2 pi radius about the y-axis. Find the volume swept out. So we need to determine the region that we are rotating about the y-axis. Now, it's bounded by y equals to 2x squared, the line, so I'll outline this, the line y equals to x plus 1, and x equals to 0, which is the y-axis. So looks like we can either have the red color region or the blue shaded region. Which one is it? Now, take note that the question says the region in the first quadrant. So that tells us that we should be using the blue region. The red shaded region will be region in second quadrant. So we know the region to consider to revolve around y-axis has to be the blue region now. Now, when we revolve this shaded region about the y-axis, from the experience of earlier examples, we should know that we need to first consider a big volume that's generated by the whole region here, whole blue shaded region here. This whole blue shaded region, when we revolve about y-axis, it generates this bigger volume that is bowl-shaped. And in order to get what we need, we will need to subtract away the region generated by the red shaded triangle, which we know from earlier examples will give us this cone here. So we will need to subtract the volume of the cone from the bigger volume that I'm shading in blue now. To get the volume of the big solid, we need to consider horizontal circular disc like that. We need to sum up the volume of circular disc like that, and the radius of each circular disc is given by x. So the volume of this big solid will be integration pi r squared dy. So the r is x, so pi x squared dy, and the values of y starts from 0 all the way to 2. So it'll be from 0 to 2. So we have the volume required for the big solid. So it's from integration pi integration 0 to 2 x squared dy minus away the volume of the cone later. Okay. Volume of the cone will be the volume that I'm outlining in red now. The radius of the cone will be 1, and the height of the cone will be 2 minus 1, because at this point here, you realize that is 1. So it's 2 minus 1 equals to 1. So the radius of the cone is also 1. So the volume of the cone should be 1/3 pi r square. R is 1, r square, height is 1 as well. So from here we need to substitute in our x square for the blue curve here, because the very first integral over here we are considering the rotation of this blue region, which is bounded by the parabola. So y equals to 2x squared, it tells us that x squared should be equals to y over 2. So from our integral here, we should know that it simplifies to 0 to 2 y over 2 dy. And the volume of the cone will simplify to 1/3 pi. When we simplify our working, we will end up with 2 pi over 3 unit cube using GC. Thank you for watching this video.